All right. In the last lecture, we discussed Pine and Gilmore's view on how to create unique experiences with customization and personalization. My view on this is slightly different than their view, mostly in terms of whether the stager of the experience should be responsible for customization or whether customization should really be a decision made by the individual customers, the person experiencing the experience. So let's talk a little bit about my point of view. According to Pine and Gilmore, customizing a good or service is a sure route to creating an experience. Do you think that's true? I want you to think about that for a second. Their quote is, customizing goods turns them into services. You ought to read that section one more time. Customizing services turns them into experiences. Really? They talk about customization and mention three aspects. First, customization is specific to an individual's customer situation and time. It is particular, that is, it's designed to meet an individual customer's needs. And it is singular in that it focuses on benefiting the customer. Always ask yourself, does the experience need to be customized or personalized or both? That is, does it need to be different for every customer or does it need to be personalized for every customer or doesn't it? So personalization is making the experience seem individualized and especially made for you. We do this by using the guest's name, image, ideas, or other things in the presentation and communication of the experience. Simple examples include such things as having a nameplate markers, digitally printed t-shirts, personalized mugs, or even the man at the airport waiting for you to come in on your plane with your name on a sign. It's all designed to make it personalized. Other examples include naming a sandwich that you just ordered after you. So this is the Nadia Special sandwich, or this is the Dr. Cross Special. Jack's Cabana, when we rent a cabana at the club. Putting your child's name and age on his or her birthday cake is an example of personalization. So let's talk about how I see the customization of experiences. I would argue that the provider can customize a good or a service, but not an experience. Customizing a service does not automatically turn it into an experience. It just makes it a customized service. Pine and Gilmore state customers don't want choice, they want exactly what they want. And I agree with that. I think that's a good way to look at customers, especially when they're involved in an experience. At my golf course, there are 4 sets of tees, and you would play the set of tees that best fits your expertise and your level of skill. But some people come to the golf course and they just want to play it where the pros play the golf course from. Well, if there's no one around and it's not slowing anyone down and that's what they want to do, then you know what? That's what they should do. That's the notion of customers don't want choice. They want exactly what they want. But Jack would argue that the customers customize and maybe personalize the experience themselves. The provider or the stager facilitates that activity, but they don't control it and they don't tell the customer what to do. They let the customer figure out what they want to do. Allowing for customization and personalization is an activity that all experienced stagers need to think about. It is the ability to provide a venue that allows for the individual to customize or personalize their own experience. Think about a football game should be viewed as 65,000 different experiences. It should be different for everyone by letting the individual customize or personalize it for themselves. Once again, it needs to be focused on the individual, private, that is individualized, and it needs to engage the individual and make them part of the experience so they then decide on the customization. Jack, on some examples of customization. Well, I do have one of my favorite stories about a friend of mine named Kenny Gruber. When we were in high school many years ago, we were traveling and stopped at a world-famous buffet. And that buffet had a big sign on the front of the building that said, 200 items on the buffet. So we went to the buffet and we all sat down and then went up to the buffet and all made some selections from the 200 or so items that were on the buffet. When we came back, I was a little bit surprised that Kenny Gruber had 12 or 13 or 14 chicken legs on his plate, and that's all. And so I said to Kenny, "Why did you just get chicken legs?" And his response was, "Because I like chicken legs. And I've been thinking about chicken legs all day." And so he customized that buffet into a chicken leg restaurant. Fitted golf clubs are another example. Think about the selling concept where we offer a different variety of options. That's once again an attempt to customize the offer. The marketing concept, that is authorizing customization to experience less sacrifice. And then think about the experiential concept, that is facilitating personalization and customization. In summary, the bottom line is that experiences are uniquely individual because, by definition, each experience is derived from the interaction of the staged event and the individual. It's personal. Simply put, no two people have the same experience. Great experience stagers realize that and make the experience customizable and personalizable to provide unique, memorable experiences.